Yo, what up? It's Benjamin D'Souza here, back with another classic. It's like 3 in the morning, but I gotta make this real quick, man, just to clear up some things, man. I want to speak about expansion and soft power and hard power. So I just want to clear up a few things about that because I've been speaking about that on a couple of these streams as of late. It's like this. When we talk about expansion, a lot of brothers say, we need to get with like-minded brothers. We need to link up with like-minded brothers and work and work together and whatnot. That's cool. So when we find, let's say, a team of like-minded brothers, and we decide to work together, it's going to be more conducive for us to work from a centralized location, i.e., our own neighborhood, our community and whatnot. Now, where the soft, so that means, if you find 4 or 5 like-minded brothers and whatnot in your same city, you guys can aggregate together in a particular community if you choose to take it to that level, you know. And with that said, there may be some elements within that community where you guys decide to congregate and set up home base. They might not be too happy with your presence and or what you're doing for whatever reason. you know it may be 6 of y'all total or whatever, 6 or 7, and you guys may all sell your homes, buy homes on a particular block, and you may run across a knucklehead whose house may be in the middle of where you guys are, and this particular gentleman, or Pookie, Ray Ray, Keisha, whomever, may be a disturbance, if you will, a disturbance to the community, a disturbance in the force. Where the soft power and hard power comes in is, with that said, when and if we do congregate in said community and those problems arise, we can address that problem with soft power and hard power need be. This is not, when I say soft power and hard power, this is not me saying that we're going to actively go out and try to cannibalize and go on a war path against people, fighting an enemy that isn't even there. Like, I'm not for victimizing people because I may have a preconceived notion of them, or I may have, some sort of prejudice or whatever against them for whatever reason. You know what I mean? This is all about setting hard and firm borders and being willing to defend those borders with whatever measure that needs to be taken to ensure the safety and the security of said borders. You know, it's basically, I've said this, soft power, hard power in a couple of these panels. And it's basically me making a declaration that, the days of the educated lame and the thinking black man, or the hard-working blue-collar brother being being preyed upon and being looked at as a victim and or a pushover, those days are the days of the past. You know, and when I say soft power and hard power, this is just me making a declaration that we're not gonna be pushovers anymore. We're going to place ourselves higher on the food chain. We're not gonna be pushovers anymore. Matter of fact, we're gonna start pushing, motherfuckers. We're gonna start pushing back. Not only are we gonna start pushing back, we may even start throwing our weight around as well. So, you know, I don't want some folks to get confused, because and I realize this now, that I got to be a little bit more measured and calculated on what I say and who I say it to, because it ain't what you said is, you know, who you say it to and how they heard it, basically. Because you know when you're dealing with desperate people, and to be honest with you, some of the people who I've said this to, or may hear this and take it the wrong way, they are desperate. You know, we're talking about destroying a derelict culture that lingers amongst us, and those who are a part of this particular culture and who want to keep this particular culture alive and keep it and make sure that it thrives, if you call it thriving, they're gonna have a lot of pushback, and they may get desperate, and motherfuckers who are desperate resort to desperate measures. So I got to be careful on what I say, how I say it, and who I say it to, because I understand that when you're dealing with a person who has a victim mindset, like I've said before in the past streams, they're not listening to what you're saying. They're only hearing what you're saying, and they're gonna take a little piece of what you do say and try to twist that up and formulate a narrative which makes you or us as SYSBM thinking black men try to make us out to look like the bad guy, and and the victimizer, and try to make themselves look like the innocent victim in this scenario, you know. So no, it's just when I say soft power and hard power when it comes to the expansion of SYSBM and or a patriarchal productive culture, it's basically me saying, look, you're gonna get down or you're gonna lay down, but either way, you will be down. But yeah, get up on that.